Good. They're perfect, Stephen. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Keep your chest tall now. Let's go. Drive. That's good. Control. They're still perfect. Good. Good. Don't think about hands. Think about elbows. Pull with your elbows. Go again. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Finish it. Finish it. Control. Control. Leave it. Go on. So again, it's very easy towards the end of a set to let our chest cave in and just pull with our hands. So again, no matter how hard it gets, you're thinking elbows and keeping our chest tall so don't let it cave in. Yeah, it was good, very good. 6, good. Stay where you are, be aggressive with it. Hard, yeah. Good, be aggressive, but think about elbows. Don't just kick it hard through the elbows, that's better. Here we go. Yep. Good. Don't pull through the hands, drive through the elbows. Drive them. Yep. Take one more proper one. Take one more proper one. Yes, okay. One more with me, one more with me. Chest tall. Drive, drive. Control, chest tall. Leave it at that. Good. Good stuff. Instead of letting that come up directly ahead of you, almost like you're dragging it out in front of you. Yeah, there. Perfect. Yeah, I feel the lats let them. And now drive down. Yeah. 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 Good. Through the elbows on the way down, hard. There we go. There, good, mate. Yep. Good. Yes. Right, keep it tight. Right, all right. So see the way you're on straight ahead of you. See when I said going front slightly, how did it feel? Yeah, 100%. Just watch yourself there. Yeah. So like as soon as, think about it, like if you're going straight overhead, when you pull down then, it's going to be like you're rolling it into you, it's going to be reared out as well. Whereas if you're coming up and you're letting it come out like almost like in front of you a little bit, it's going to lengthen your lat a lot more. You felt it straight away. Yeah. So then when you get to the top then, you already feel a lot activated. So then when you drive, it's much easier to connect.
It's much harder for you to see that when
I know, yeah. But straight away there, I noticed it. And then them little cues, even though that's perfect, even that little cue, you feel it more straight away.
at the start the weight was like grand, but as soon as you start doing that, like, it's heavy lats and strong.
That's what I mean. So at the start it was perfect, but then that one adjustment can feel it even more. Yeah, spot on.
I prefer that bar than the one we have.
Yeah.
It's much stronger.
I'll come back around. I'll go. What is I doing? Yeah. Just stay calm. Stay calm. Let's go. Control, and then be aggressive. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Stay with it. Yes. Good. Good. Come on. Drive. Stay where you are. Stay calm. I'm right with you. Stay where you are. Come on. Hard. Good. I can lift it at any time. I can lift it at any time. Let's go. Be aggressive on the bottom. Yes. Go one more. Take it. No. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take your time. I can push it up when you need to. Just be aggressive with it. Drive. One more. Ah! I could have got one more out of you as well. I tried to. Good man. Good. I know I could push it like that because you know how to train, so I don't mind pushing like that. But again, like realistically, how many reps go would you have stopped? Yeah. And it's not that you don't train hard, train to failure, but again, you just know you have more. And like, can you imagine the progress you're making now with your training? I know you're fucked. I know the progress you're making now. So imagine trying to take a sets like this. That will make a big difference. So the progress you're making now it's only gonna jump forward even more. So take a breath. Okay, so just make a conscious effort not to let them come in.
Not to what?
Not to let them come in. Right, just focus on it, okay? Take your time. Take your time. Big drive. Yep. I'll literally go like this, right? So don't let them come in and touch my finger. Keep them apart. So just focus on it, okay? Drive. It's better. Drive. Yes, better. Okay. Just take your time. Drive. Yeah, focus. Drive. Okay, take your time. I'll only gotta let you do one more. Take your time now. Knees out. drive. Ah, that's better. Relax, rack. Okay, it's concentration and it's making sure you're warming your glutes up and firing your glutes up before. You know, so even the abductor machine, even a couple of like bodyweight glute bridges, and just really try and get as much blood to the glutes and fire them up, because when you're pushing there, it's like coming from weaker glutes, so your glutes aren't firing from the bottom, which means your knees are kind of caving in. Whereas if your glutes are proper fired up from the starts, you're going to have a lot more stability, and your knees aren't going to want to cave in as much. Does that make sense? So just taking your time warming up and making sure you're getting hamstrings and glutes fired up before you even press. But that was good, and again, it's that, and then concentrating as well. And just focusing on trying to keep them apart.
Sometimes when you're just doing it and you're not thinking,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, my legs.
Yeah. Whereas number one, when it gets heavier, injury will be bigger risk. And then number two, stability is going to be less as well. So the more stable we can be, the stronger you can get as well. Yeah. See, do I have seated cable row in your plan?
Sorry?
I have a seated cable row in your plan, do I?
Yeah.
Right, so what I want you to do is use like a neutral grip handle. So see this?
Okay.
This is very narrow, so I'll try and explain.
Okay,
So look, so imagine you're using this, okay?
Okay.
When you jump in, put it on a lighter weight, really light, just so I can, Right, I'm gonna talk you through, so you just have a look at this as well. So when you're rowing with this bar, okay, so drive in and hold. Now look, that's as far as he can go, and his back isn't fully contracted because his elbows can't drive back anymore. So now stretch in and relax. You can leave it now. You can relax. So you see what I mean? So he can only come to here, and like that's his range of motion, like where my elbows are. Whereas I want your elbows further back to get a full contraction. So we need a different handle to allow that. Does that make sense? So let me see that one there. Here. So see what I mean? And you'll feel the difference straight away with this. Okay, so straight away you're going to be able to drive your elbows way. See?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Because I stopped like somewhere around here. The first time I stopped, maybe.
Yeah, and now look where you're going.
I can go.
See what I mean? Yeah. You'll feel it. You'll feel the difference straight away. So when you're doing any sort of like upper back row, think of fully closing your back. So think about shoulder blades like literally being fully closed, rather than just like coming to here. Yeah.
Contraction is so much better. Like.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Just little cues like that, like
More of a squeeze.
you feel it yourself. Yeah. As well, when you're doing any sort of pull movements, make sure you get straps to wrap around the bar. You have them, don't you? Yeah. No stress, man. No stress. It's a game changer, mate. It's a game changer.
It takes the pressure off the weight.
Yep. Good. Leave it. Drop it. Relax. You can definitely go heavier for your working set. That was easy. So just relax and then go again in seconds. Okay. So as you see here with the guys, like I've had to change in their handle here. So they had a close grip V handle, which I find isn't necessarily the best for targeting any sort of like upper back because it's very narrow. So like I was saying there, when you row, your range of motion kind of stops here because your stomach's in the way of the handle coming back any further. So with a wider grip, as you can see here, so if your hands are neutral here, when you drive back, there's nothing in the way there's nothing stopping here, so you can actually get a further retraction on the upper back. So it's much smarter to use a slightly wider handle just to get a better contraction. So if you do use the V handle, just take that into consideration that you're not necessarily getting a full contraction on the upper back because you're limited to the range of motion you can do. Right, so what I want you to do is chest tall. Now stay where you are. Right, see that there?
Yeah.
That's you fully lengthened. Right. And now drive back. Control. There's no need to stretch out anymore. Right, that's bang on. How does that feel? Yes. Good. Really try and retract the shoulder blades in. Drag them back. Oh, that's better. Leave it at that. Right, just stay where you are. Don't get sloppy now. Yeah. Take your time. Drive. Yes. Stay with it. Just stay with it. Yes. Take your time. Yeah, control. Good. Focus, pull with the elbows, upper back. Control. Take another. Okay, let's go. Drive. Yes, go again. Let's go. Hard, be aggressive with it. Yes, control. Back in. Right. Out. Squeeze and control in. Now, let's take another. Upper back. Yes. Just give me 2 more. There. Control. Drive. Relax. Relax. Now, what did you realise there? No, not even you can do more. That was like 20 reps, so realistically you can go heavier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, you thought that was working, but you know there's more there. You know, and when I'm there cueing you, you know you have more left. And as well with the straps, I know your forearms probably give in there. When yeah. So with straps, you know it's different, but just realise that there's more in the tank. And I could have got you to do 30 reps there, but what's the point? So I'd rather you go heavy for another set and then hit rep range.
There is more there, just to...
Yeah, exactly. There is more there, and you can go heavier. So that, say for example, you pick up a weight and you think you're going to work, but you hit like 4 reps, and you're like, "Fuck, this is light." Just drop it. Don't be afraid. Just do 4 reps, drop it, because you know you can go heavier then. Yeah.
See what's like, say if I was doing like 4 reps, and I was able to get, like, say if you do a rep and you only get 6 of it, say drop a weight, then it's drop it another weight, or...
No. So say for example, you get into a set, and say it's like, say you're aiming for like 8 reps, and you only get 6. I'd leave it. Leave the 6, write it down in your logbook. The next session you come back, you know you got 6. So you either know, right, I have to drop the weight back a little bit in order to hit my rep range, or else, right, I got 6 last time, my rep range is 8, so this time I have to hit 8. Do you get me? So either drop the weight back, or if you know you can actually hit 8 the next time, stay with the same weight and then hit it next time.
And also your form is there, all the things I'm saying as well, like the form and...
Yeah.
Obviously you're supposed to sleep and stuff like that as well, like, I think it probably...
100%, man. So all these little things, like your form is there, you know, and once you're in routine, like you know yourself, man, you'll be flying when you're in routine. When things are going well, they go very well. So if you can take these kind of bits of form and then take the intensity of training up as well, you know, we're gonna be flying. Yeah. So as I'm saying here to the guys as well, lifting straps for any pull movements, so any row movements, pull down movements, any deadlifts or pulls off the floor as well. We're not power lifters. We're not trying to kind of train our grip. So the main focus here, for example, is our back. So get a pair of lifting straps, strap up when you're on the bar, so that when you are rowing or pull downs or anything, your forearms aren't going to give way. You know what I mean? Your biceps aren't going to come into it and fatigue. It's going to be all back down the work, whereas if you don't have straps, your biceps and forearms will fatigue a lot faster than your back will. So again, we're trying to actually grow our back here. So what's the point in letting our biceps fatigue first? It's just pointless. So that's absolutely key. And you'd be very surprised at how many people don't use them, but they're absolutely vital. So lifting straps, very, very important. A shoulder press. It starts on the ground, so everything has to be tight. If you go into a shoulder press or anything like loose and just kind of like, not braced, you're not going to be powerful. Whereas if you're like this into a row and everything is tight. So what I'm saying is, if you come over and just push me, I should not move, because I'm so tight that I'm so braced that you should, you'll see, you know yourself, if you're like this and you're just kind of like this, if you come push me now, I'll fall over. So if I'm lifting a heavy weight, how can I give everything if I'm not stable? Did you get me? So, there we go. Right, so keep the chest a bit tall. So chest, right, that's the position there. Right. Stop there. Don't lean down any further, and now drive harder. Yeah. There. Yeah. Drive the elbow back hard. Good. Don't lean down into it. Right, come down. There. And now drive hard. Yeah. There. Drive. Yeah. Drive. Relax. Leave it. Yeah. So, right. Again, try not pull from here, okay? Think about pulling back. That's a bit better. See what I mean? So a bit drive back and not up like that. Yeah. Good. Don't get sloppy now. Hard. Yeah. Not from here. Yeah. Just go one more. Don't bounce. Be aggressive. Leave it at that for now. So one thing I was touching on there with the girls is single arm rowing. So a lot of time you will see, so say for example, if you're down in a single arm row, people will pull with this hand, but they'll put this leg behind them. So when they row, there's a lot of like rotation just to get the weight up. So they're just moving the weight for the sake of it. And that's just going to shorten the range of motion of the back. Although it's going to look like they're moving the weight, it's just shortening the range of motion. Whereas if you have this leg up beside you and most of the weight on this leg, when you row, you cannot rotate around because all the weight is on this hip. So when you row, it's going to be all on this side of the back. Yes, you may not be able to lift as heavy, but the connection you get is going to be much, much better because the range of motion is better and there's no rotation there of the hip.